A particle of mass 8 kilograms moves along the x-axis on a smooth horizontal plane under the action of a force in newtons. Given this force here, 40 minus 3 root x. I is the unit vector along the x, and x is the distance of the particle from fixed point O of the axis. This particle starts from rest at O, so we have O. Distance away is going to be x. Using acceleration, they tell you v dv dx, find its speed when x is 100. Okay, force is equal to mass times acceleration. So 40 minus 3 root x is equal to m, 8 times a. So we can write acceleration as 40 minus 3 root x over 8. Might be tempted to divide the 40 by the 8, but I think it's easier to leave it like this. So if we let acceleration equal to v dx, from v being equal to u plus at, so what they tell us, v dv dx, sorry, v dv ds, we know v dv ds normally, so replacing the s with the x, this is equal to my acceleration, 40 minus 3 root x over 8. So simplifying down, I'm just going to change my s to my x. I'm going to have v, I can multiply by 8 as well, 8v dv is equal to 40 minus 3 root x dx. So we integrate these. We're looking for speed when x is 100. So starting at 0 and x is going to be 100, we're looking for speed starting from rest. So 8, take out the constant, we're going to have v squared over 2 between v and 0 equal to, we have 40 minus 3x to the power of a half. So we're going to get 40x, increase the power, and divide by the new power, so it's going to be minus 3x to the power of 3 over 2, divided by 3 over 2, so the 2 will go up on top. So we're going to 40x minus 2x to the power of 3 over 2, and x to the power of 3 over 2 is the square root of x cubed. The 2 is in there, so that's the 3 over 2. So we integrate this, we're going to get 40x minus 2 times the square root of x cubed between 0 and 100. So 0 won't give a value, so over this side we're going to get 8v squared over 2, so 4v squared equals, the 0 won't give me a value, 40 times 100 is 4000, minus twice the square root of 100 cubed is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. So we're going to get 4v squared is equal to 4000, and the square root of a million is 1000 minus 2000, which is 2000, so v squared is equal to 2000 divided by 4, which is 500. So velocity is equal to the square root of 500 meters per second. That's speed when x is 100, and then calculate when x comes to instantaneous rest. V will have to be equal to 0 when it comes to instantaneous rest. So if we write 4v squared is equal to 40x minus twice the square root of x cubed. We have to find out when it comes to rest, we don't know x. So this has to be equal to, velocity has to be equal to 0. So 40x would be equal to 2 by the square root of x cubed, which we know is x to the power of 3 over 2. So dividing by x to the power of 1, I'm going to get 40 and dividing by 2 at the same time, I'm going to get 20 is equal to x to the power 3 over 2 divided by x to the power 1. So 20 is equal to x to the power of a half. So 20 is equal to the square root of x, square on both sides, 400. And I think we're dealing in meters here, is equal to x